welcome to episode 103. Top Rope Rowdy. We're going to do the pay-per-view review on part 2 of Starrcade 1999 and the year 2000. That's it, folks.
And that's it for Starrcade. It's so sad.
Starrcade is over today. What will we do next? I have no clue yet.
We don't know, but Starrcade, what a monumental pay-per-view that they were, you know, and it's so sad that it had to go down. But here are the last two. We have Starrcade 1999, December the 19th. They still stayed consistent here. 1999, the Mamalukes, Big Vito, and Johnny the Bull with Tony Marinara, which was actually Tony Mamaluke from ECW.
Tony Marinara sauce.
Yes. But in ECW, it's Tony Mamaluke. He's the one with him and Little Guido that were in the new ECW.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Defeated Disco Inferno and Lash, LeRoux. What a weird tag team. In 9 minutes and 40 seconds. This is before, maybe after. I'm not sure. Disco Inferno joined up with them because apparently he owed them some money. Because, you know, Italians and you know, borrow money from them and then you owe them, they chop your fingers off and they send you a fish head and all that kind of stuff.
Horse's head in the bed, yeah.
That too. Not no chocolate on your pillow, that's for
when
sure.
you find a horse's head in your bed, you're dead, so it's never good. Up next was the WCW Cruiserweight Championship match. It lasted 3 minutes and 32 seconds. Short match, but
should have been only 32 seconds. As
Madusa defeated Evan
Karagias,
the champion with Spice. Wow, she became the Cruiserweight champion. They really loved Madusa, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
332.
And this is when Spice actually, I believe, turned on Evan Karagias. I'm the WCW guy, basically, here. Spice turned on Evan Karagias and went with Madusa. So it was like a weird, like, lesbian vibe thing going on there.
Wasn't Spice one of the dancers?
Yes. She was one of the not Spice Girls. Nitro Girls. Almost said Spice Girls. It was Spice. That was the idea, the word Spice, Nitro, yeah. And then the
Spice is always nice.
There you go. And then the third match was Norman Smiley, the Hardcore Champion, defending his title in, why should it say Hardcore match? But it says Hardcore match for the WCW Hardcore Championship.
That's WCW.
4 minutes and 29 seconds. He defeated Meng. So sad.
It is so sad. Up next with an 8-man tag team match, as it was a Revolution. Shane Douglas, Dean Malenko, Perry Saturn, and Asya, which spelled very weird, defeated Jim Duggan. Kevin.
China was also spelled weird.
It was.
She was a bodybuilder, and that was the play on words.
Why? She's a girl with good skies. Jim Duggan. Kevin Sullivan, Mike Rotunda, and Rick Steiner.
Madusa followed dude too.
Yeah, but he's a smaller dude. These are like 4 big tough men.
But Asia's a bodybuilder like China. That's the whole point. They were trying to make her the new China.
She didn't pin somebody.
She may have.
She may have. But they, let's see, the Shane Douglas team defeated the Jim Duggan and the Varsity Club team with Leia Meow.
Which, do you know who that was?
Yeah, that's Come On, I Wanna Lay Me.
Come On, I Wanna Lay Ya.
Oh.
Not lay you. Come
on, 453. That's another quick 8-man match.
Isn't that sad?
It is.
The fifth match was Vampiro with the Misfits defeating Steve Williams. That's so sad. By disqualification. 5 minutes and 2 seconds, and since it's the same thing, I'm going to take this one. Vampiro with the Misfits defeated Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, where the sun comes shining through your... whatever.
In 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 52 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Oklahoma, the guy who was also the Cruiserweight Champion in WCW. He had his own barbecue sauce, sound familiar? Yes, he liked to say, instead of... palsy. So horrible. He kind of did look like General. It was kind of scary. But instead of the Stone Cold, since he couldn't do that, he'd go, Vampiro! Vampiro! Vampiro!
Instead of the WWE or... thing, he had the OK, so
it's pretty sad. Or was it Vampiro? That's what it was. Vampiro! 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 It was so stupid. Yeah, I mean, that whole thing.
It was.
I hope he asked for forgiveness.
Very bad taste.
Horrible taste.
The next match was Creative Control, Gerald and Patrick with Curt Hennig. Well,
you know who that is, right?
Yes.
I think that's the Baldwins. I think that's the Harris brothers.
The Harris brothers.
I think it is.
And Curt Hennig with Shane, which would be Shane Douglas.
Nope.
Not Shane Douglas?
No. That's not Shane Douglas. That's Curly Bill. That is Vincent. That is Virgil.
His name was Shane?
I'm going to look her up, but yes, I believe it was. Keep going.
Okay.
I did stupid. They gave him dumb gimmicks. It was a playoff word. Shane McMahon, Vince McMahon.
Defeated Harlem Heat, Booker T, and Stevie Ray with Midnight in a 6-man tag.
Midnight was a woman, by the way.
I get that. 7 minutes, 52 seconds. So we got men versus women all through Starrcade 99.
Yeah, they were trying to do something different, but all these short matches, ridiculous. But yeah, so that in two, you could have two.
The next match was Jeff Jarrett defeating Dustin Rhodes in a bunkhouse brawl. 11 minutes and 18 seconds. The biggest and longest match of the night.
So far. Yes. Here we are. Number 9. DDP defeated David Flair with a crowbar on a pole match. Hopefully it wasn't an actual wrestler named
Crowbar. No, that'd be kind of funny.
And it only lasted...
I like to see the wrestler.
At least it wasn't Judy Bagwell on a forklift. And it only lasted 3 minutes and 53 seconds. There was a lot of promos between these matches.
It's like a backflip, run the turnbuckle, and grab the crowbar.
Yes. The side note here.
Back to
Virgil.
Shane.
His real name, Michael Jones. His ring names were Curly Bill, Luscious Brown, Mike Jones, Slam Train Jones, Vincent, Virgil, and Shane.
Okay.
So that is him. Learn something every day. Curly Bill, though, that's pretty bad. I think Curly Bill was with the West Texas Rednecks.
I think he was too. The next match was Sting with Elizabeth. Defeated the Total Package by disqualification in 5 minutes and 31 seconds.
I think she was turning on Sting during this time. That's probably why.
Probably sad.
The 11th match. This person has half a brain that you do.
Yes.
As Kevin Nash defeated the man with half a brain, Sid Vicious, in a power bomb match. I'm assuming that you can only win with a power bomb.
I would think so, yeah.
6 minutes and 58 seconds.
Up next was for the United States Championship. It lasted 10 minutes and 15 seconds. As your champion, Chris Benoit defeated Jeff Jarrett in a ladder match.
A ladder match that lasted 10 minutes.
Yes, after he just got done taking on Dustin Rhodes in a bunkhouse brawl. That lasted 11 minutes and 18 seconds.
Maybe that was his way of getting in the match.
We didn't have that on there.
Stupid. And the final match, the longest match of the night, which is not saying much.
No.
At all. Because these are all like television time, basically, matches. Not pay-per-view matches should be like 20, 30 minutes on like big matches like this. But Bret the Hitman Hart, the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, defeated Goldberg in a no DQ match that lasted 12 minutes and 7 seconds to retain his title before he got kicked in the head.
Oh, next was our final Starrcade 2000, which was December 17th.
And hopefully we end on a better note than that.
I don't know. Remember, they're going downhill now, so. And the first match was 3 count. Shane Helms and Shannon Moore defeated Young Dragons, Yu Yang and Kaz Hayashi, and Jamie Noble and Evan Karagias in a triple threat ladder match in 13 minutes and 49
We're already starting off better.
Yeah. 3 young, small teams in a ladder match.
Hey. And it lasted double digits.
And it lasted a good 13 to 15, which 13-15 should be right.
Especially in an opening match.
Yes, of course.
Get them going here, people.
Yep.
Especially in a ladder match. But yes, Jamie Noble was part of the Young Dragons. And he was Jimmy's on. He had a mask on because he wasn't Japanese on. And then Evan Karagias was with 3 count. And then apparently they split both of them off and made them their own tag team. Kind of weird.
Well, they kind of did that this past week on SmackDown.
Really?
Yeah, because now they broke up Golden Truth, and
this is true.
Now we got Fandango and Tyler Breeze together, and then Goldust and them back together. So, which I think Fandango and Tyler Breeze is a better team together.
Yeah, and it'll give them something to do so they don't get fired. Not yet. Second match was Lance Storm with Major Guns and Elix Skipper, which were the Team Canada, defeating Ernest Miller with Miss Jones. What?
Miss Jones, was that Virgil in a wig?
No. Okay. I'm sorry, Miss Jones. I am for real. Anyway, and it lasted 7 minutes and 25 seconds.
Up next, it was a hardcore match for the WCW Hardcore Championship. It lasted 10 minutes and 21 seconds as your champion Crowbar with Daphne was defeated by Terry Funk, who at this time was probably 60. So a 60-year-old man defeated Crowbar, yes.
In a hardcore match.
Get going there, WCW.
WCW.
Why you went out in the following March? I don't know.
What I'm trying to figure out, okay, do they maybe they have WCW Hardcore Championship matches with traditional rules. Here's your hardcore title match, but it's traditional rules. So it's, you know, they have to emphasize the hardcore match. We know this already.
Hardcore match.
Your fourth match was Chronic, Brian Adams, rest in peace, and Brian Clark versus Big Vito and Reno, who were supposedly brothers. With
Big Vito, Reno.
Exactly. With Marie. We don't know who she is.
You don't know who Marie
I
is?
don't have a clue who that is.
You know who Shane is, but you don't know.
Yeah, Marie, that threw me off a little bit. Maybe it's part of the family.
Yes.
Ended in a no contest in 8 minutes and 18 seconds. So at least the times are a little bit better on these.
Yeah, they are a little bit better. And the next match was an ambulance match. Woo! As Mike Awesome defeated Bam Bam Bigelow in 7 minutes and 56 seconds.
I spoke too soon. If you could wear your man down long enough to get them in an ambulance to shut the door and the ambulance drive off, it should at least be 15 minutes. You got to beat the man down. Yeah. Especially a big dude like that.
They've done him an 8-minute beating, and he's already in the ambulance and done.
It's pretty sad. The sixth match was General Erection. I'm sorry, but that's what his name is.
I'm sorry.
And he is the U.S. champion, defeated Shane Douglas by DQ in 9 minutes and 46 seconds to keep his title. Hugh Morris, if you didn't know.
Yeah. Up next was a bunkhouse street fight. It lasted 12 minutes and 31 seconds. And it is not the longest match of the night. That still goes to the first one.
Oh, that's pretty sad.
As we had Jeff Jarrett and the Harris brothers, Ron and Don Harris, defeat the Filthy Animals, Conan, Rey Mysterio Jr., and Billy Kidman with Tigress.
Tigress?
Tigress?
It's like a female tiger type thing.
Another female tiger, yeah.
I guess. Like a female tiger type thing. I don't know.
Yeah, this is the second longest match of the night.
This is true.
You're next.
I am next with number 8. We had 2 tag matches in a row. That's stupid. The Insiders. It's me. It's DDP.
Well, one's a tag team match, one's a bunkhouse street fight.
No, it's still a tag match. DDP and Kevin Nash defeated the Perfect Event, Chuck Palumbo, Sean Stasiak, to win the WCW World Tag Team titles off of the Perfect Event, who they were tag team champions. 12 minutes and 4 seconds.
Up next, we had a no-holds-barred match. It lasted 7 minutes, 17 seconds. Faster than the ambulance match.
Sad.
It's sad. As Goldberg defeated Lex Luger, the Total Package. No-holds-barred should at least be 15.
So last year's was 13 matches, but they were all like 5 minutes apiece. This year, 10 matches, but they had some decent time on them. And the 10th match was Scott Steiner, the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, defending his title against Sid Vicious. Now, before I get to it, can you tell me what that woman's name is? Can you say it correctly?
Can't get over here, your tiger somehow. I don't say
that is pretty bad.
Madusa or whatever.
Whoa! Don't be talking about a woman's area like that. Madusa.
Yeah.
Madusa. She was also in Bubble Boy.
Well, just like,
you ever watch Bubble Boy?
Nope.
You've never watched Bubble Boy?
Hell no.
Watch the movie Bubble Boy.
I am not that bored.
$500! $500! It's a great movie. And Stacy Keibler and Madusa are in the movie, and they totally have a mud fight.
The mud bog?
Not a mud bog, a mud fight. They are literally mud wrestling each other. It's
no wonder you like Madusa.
Anyway, Scott Steiner defeated Sid Vicious to retain the title 10 minutes and 12 seconds. It was the 13th and last Starrcade event produced by WCW. So next week, what pay-per-view will be reviewed? We would ask you people, but you don't vote on that.
I don't know. I haven't thought about it yet.
Don't have a clue.
I have a few in mind.
You have a few clues.
We could do King of the Rings.
Ooh.
We could do Bash the Beaches.
Ooh.
We could do Clash of the Champions,
Ooh.
which are pay-per-views. So
They are
it's kind of-
pay-per-views.
Kind of a technicality, but still.
But they were kind of produced like that.
They were.
But they were a
So I don't know.
television product.
Could do something from AWA. We could do something from TNA. We could do something from ECW.
You never know with us.
But we'll decide, and next week will be we'll.
So you should definitely come back.
Yeah, because you don't know.
Come back to part 2 next week on 104, because you never know what pay-per-view we will review.
Because we're still testing the waters to see how the fans view these pay-per-views.
Yes.
So far, knock on wood,
Wow.
we haven't had any low numbers on
There you go.
views. They've been fairly double digits.
I like it. And one day they'll be quadruple digits.
Not less China's on them again. Because she's the walking dog.
It's pretty bad.
Which I'm not calling her a dog, I'm just saying, you know.
Please don't do that.
She's above and beyond everybody else. 325! So that's when I last checked.
It may still be growing.
It could be.
It's weird. That sounded weird, didn't
I think LeRoux got 30.
It's pretty good.
Not the... what the spotlight one, I don't think. Either. It might have been the spotlight. Let's see.
Well, that's interesting. But up next in part 3, we're going to talk about it. We're going to redo pay-per-view Halloween Havoc 1993. Last week, we spun the wheel. We made the deal.
We filled in the card.
We filled the card in from 1 to 8 matches. And this week, we get to come up with who is the winners, who is the losers. But all in all, we all win because we're going to redo this pay-per-view and make it even better.
And also, thumbs up, thumbs down returns. This week we're talking about then versus now. Dream matches. Are they decent dream matches or are they dream matches? Plus countdowns. Countdowns makes another appearance.
You never know. With 13 WWE superstars that might be fired next.
Ooh. Who will be future never?
You just never.
Come on back to part 3 of Top Rope Rundown. I'm Mike Hogan.
And I'm just a cow.
We'll see you in a few clicks.